In previous session, in the previous class, already we discussed the Russian Revolution, a Russian socialist revolution, that is the March Revolution, right now? That is the March Revolution. The March Revolution happened only for peace and bread, right? It's here for peace and bread. It's only at the start, the revolution starts, only women's. The women's will start, the 10,000 women came into the street and they start agitation against the Nicholas II, the George Nicholas II. Then automatically soldiers were supported, then automatically all over the people were supported, and finally the Nicholas II escaped from the country. The throne is left his throne and they come, then automatically they start provisional government form. See, before we go into the next topic, we'll discuss how the 10,000 women started. The only one woman. You can't underestimate the women empower. You can't underestimate the women's power. The women's strength that nobody will know. What they have. The woman's heart is a very deep of secrets. If they try to be willing to do something, they can do anything. The one woman name is the Marfa Vasileva. She is working in Lawrence telephone factory. She is working in Lawrence telephone factory as a mailing department. Marfa Vasileva working is the Lawrence telephone factory as a mailing worker. And she, the one day is which particular day, the 8th March. What we call nowadays the Women's Day. What we call 8th March, Women's Day. In the 8th March, she stopped the work and sat on the floor for the agitation, for the demand of the peace and bread. The demand of the bread. And they start the Marfa Vasileva, the agitation of the bread. So the management observed, the worker observed, and they took the management. The management gave chance to the bread her. She took a bread and ate it, and the agitation continued. Then the management said, already you demanded for the bread and we provide the bread. Then get up and go for the work. And she said, I cannot be one satisfied. Why? Because the others were angry. I can't do my work. Why? Because you can provide others also to the bread, right? So due to this statement, the floors, those who are working on the floor, those are when they came to the support hand. They came and the support hand and sat to the agitation. Not only the women, also the men also came. So this is the afternoon session that will be closed. This is closed very soon. Then they all ran into the office. They all ran into the street. When they all ran into the street, the one by one is this kind of news spread like a firewall. It is spread like a firewall. Then automatically came to all the St. Petersburg almost 10,000 women. You can see the only one woman, that lady, she was a Marfa Vasileva. The Marfa Vasileva started the revolution. That revolution took as the Russian king, the Russian king Nicholas II, the left his throne and flew out of the country. After the Nicholas II, the throne escaped from the country, and then the started is a provisional government. Which government, Nana? Provisional government. In this provisional government they started in 1970. In this provisional government only two, one is the liberals and aristocrats. Which one, Nana? The liberals and aristocrats, they rule the provisional government, which are the after the Nicholas Tulip. Is the liberals those who are called intellectuals? The aristocrats means these are the family members. The family members of kings or queens. The family members of the kings are the queens. These all are the when we cases the Bahubali. In the Bahubali, Mahishmati got the Rajavamshis, right? These are the Ranas, Prabha, these are. So these are the aristocrats. These are the family members of the king and queens. They are ruling the provisional government. They are ruling the provisional government, and they decided to continue the war. Why? Because the pride of Russia, the continuous war. The people already they thought, why? Because the end of the war, due to the war, we can't eat sufficiently. Why? Because the most of the food is distributed provided to the wars. So due to the war, already we lose 2 million people, 2 million soldiers and the people. Then why should we go? So due to this, the agitation started the March Revolution. But what they are doing in the provisional government? They continuing the war. Why? Because they took a pride of nations. The pride of nations. So when this decision will happen, when this decision made by the provisional government, then again agitation is start. This agitation is the where danger revolution is the more there is compared to the March Revolution. That is called October Revolution. October Revolution is a more popular than the March Revolution. Right? October Revolution. See, the October Revolution is compared to the March Revolution is more powerful. Why? Because in the March Revolution only the workers of the women workers and this kind of worker participated. But when it comes to the October Revolution, all villagers people, those who are the agriculturists, those who are the soldiers, these all are the participated. This is the October Revolution. And they started agitation against to the government. Which is led by the provisional government. See, this government has to be the peace and to provide the bread. But instead of they are going to the pride of the Russia. So that's why these people, those who are they collect all those villagers, agricultures, their factory members, workers, women, these are soldiers. These all are gathered from there as a group, and they call themselves Soviets. And they call themselves the Soviets. This is an important word. This one because they call themselves the Soviets. This is the Soviet group. So provide agitation against the government. And one of the Russian Communist Party. One of the group, the Russian Communist Party is one of the group is called Bolshevik. The Bolsheviks getting supported to the Soviets. This group supported to the Soviets due to this agitation. Supported to the Soviets due to this agitation. See, in this agitation, in the Soviets will become supported by the Bolsheviks. They got a huge impact. In this Bolshevik, one of the most well-known leader is Vladimir is not a Putin, is Vladimir Lenin. 1817 to 1924. Is a Vladimir Lenin is he was one of the greatest leader is produced by the Russia is a communist party. Is one of the greatest leader. Is Lenin has the impact in the all over world is a very strong. Lenin has the impact all over world is a very strong. In the Vladimir Lenin is a demanded to the provisional government is a unconditional peace and immediate is unconditional and immediate peace. Unconditional and immediate peace. We need unconditional and immediate peace, and also those who are the land. Why? Because this land, as all of this land occupied is controlled by the feudal lords, right? These all are land, Russian land is controlled by the feudal lords. So that's why the land has to be redistributed. Land has to be redistributed, and also the factories. So factories, which are led by these factories has to be comes under nationalized. This factory has to become under nationalized, and also these are the many the provide. They has to be price. Those are the price has to be decreased, right? The price has to be decreased and provide each and every one's base. So due to this demand, the Bolshevik got a very born support to the people. This very huge support to the people. So due to this huge support, then automatically the provisional government has to be end. To suspend the provisional government. See, this when it comes to the provisional government suspend, this is the end of the Russian era. This is the king or queens, all those things. The end of the Russian era. Then the people were thought. Now we have the very peaceful. But when it came to the after the provisional government cancelled, when it came to the Bolshevik, they distribute they started the first thing. They distribute the all lands. And they withdraw the World War I. Withdraw in the World War I in 1970, right? After the Civil War end, they withdraw World War I in 1970. But what the Russian people, they thought they need peace. But it happened? No. First they thought in the March Revolution they couldn't get. In the another big revolution they started the October Revolution. Then after the October Revolution, the Russian they thought that peace will be happen. But it's not gonna happen in the peace. What will happen, Nana? Those who are the provisional government, they formed a white army. They got a white army, which is called a anti-communist. We can call the anti-communist or anti-Bolsheviks. Yes, anti-communist and the anti-Bolsheviks. Why? Because this is supported, this anti-army, the white army is supported by the France and UK, nothing but Britain and USA. Why? Because the provisional government they wants to continue the war. So automatically these Bolsheviks, the Bolsheviks, they oppose to the war. They need a peace. So due to this, they have the allies, the France, UK, USA. They formed a white army and they supported and agitated against those who are formed by the Bolshevik government. But this 1920. In 1920, these all the forms, these white armies and this supported by the France, UK, and USA. These all are defeated by the Bolsheviks. And finally, the Bolshevik has a won. The Bolshevik won. Then when the Bolshevik won, they are formed many new countries like Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, Ukraine. These all are the Georgia. These all are the countries formed, and finally it got a USSR. USSR is formed in the USSR. What is the mean by USSR? United Soviet Socialist, United Soviet Socialist, and R for Russia. Those who are the newly formed countries, they all are the agreed. They all are agreed to join in the USSR. They all are agreed to join in the USSR. Then the 1922, the USSR was formed, the United Soviet Socialist Russia. Then after the USSR, then we will discuss in this section the rise of Stalin and the continuation. Thank you.